Hey guys, very important message today. Today we're going to be reading one chapter, and that's in Luke chapter 6, verse 46. Please put your phones down and listen closely. It tells us, "And why call ye me, Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say?" Why do we want to be with our Father in heaven, but just push him away from us? Why do we live according to sight and flesh rather than by faith? In Corinthians 2, chapter 5, verse 7, it tells us, "For we walk by faith, not by sight." We need to follow God's way. We need to be right with God rather than, I see this in front of me and I'm gonna fall into temptation. No, and temptation isn't just lust. It could be gluttony. Well, ultimately it's all lust, because we fall into that greed of wanting something and letting it control us. It could be sugar, it could be food, it could be lust as in adultery. It can be, and adultery is something as simple as just looking at someone and making them an object in your head. How can we push that away from us rather than push the Father from us and fall into that temptation? And then because of that temptation, we begin to feel guilty, and that guilt leads us to push the Father away. Well, it's simple. Be more Christ-like. Living as Christ did will make us more hungry for the Word, make us more hungry, and not for just sugar, or not for just the bread or the meats that perish, but for the bread that is eternal, and that is Christ. We need to do what's right. We need to do what's right according to God, and that means be righteous, but not self-righteous. The biggest challenge that we can face is making that change as soon as possible. How can we tackle that challenge as soon as possible? A mustard seed. We'll leave it at that. As soon as you plant that mustard seed inside yourself or inside that person that's beside you, because at times we surround ourselves by people that ultimately bear a different opinion inside their heads, but we don't separate ourselves from them because they bear a different opinion. No, at times we need to plant that mustard seed, not only in them but in ourselves. We cannot be biased. So I challenge you, I challenge everybody, plant that seed inside yourself and watch how that seed blooms. Let's walk in faith rather than by sight. God bless you all. God loves you all, and may you all have a blessed day today.